Hey, this is Max with Symbiote Collectibles. We will be talking about COVID-19 and its effect on independent businesses. We are a West Riding business and we closed our doors on March 16th. It was a tough decision, but we knew it was necessary. We need to help do what we can to control the spread of this virus because it grows exponentially and is incredibly dangerous. So, as soon as we made our decision that we had to close our doors, we decided that we have to jump in both feet online and really focus on the digital space for the time being. We were fortunate in that we started our business online, so we had a framework to go back to and a little bit of familiarity with the online space. So, first thing we did was updated our website. It was in desperate need of being updated, changed, modernized, and so we started work on that. The next thing, we were getting customers saying, "Hey, we want gift cards," and previous we only had paper gift card options, which again never was an issue at the time, but real quick, I needed to make digital gift cards, so found some code for that, throw that on our website, got all that implemented. So now people can go to our website, pay, and get a gift card texted or emailed right to them. And what we're doing with the gift cards right now, since we're closed to the public, so I mean, if you're buying a gift card right now, you're really helping us out. So we are doing 10 to 15% off your total purchase for the life of that gift card. So for any purchase of 99 and less, it's a 10% gift card. If you buy a gift card for $100 or more, it is a 15% discount on everything in the shop. New product, used product, registration fees, pretty much anything. It's as good as cash except with an additional 15% off. So we got that implemented. That was the next big move. The next thing was increasing the amount of products we have available online. When we started, we had 100 or something items available on our eBay shop. So we quickly just started listing, getting a lot more items on our eBay, list. So we've been using eBay, but that makes sense for us as a collectible shop. There's a lot of collectors on eBay. It's a great website for collectors. So that's been our strategy is, having our website on the one side while also having our eBay store on the other. That way we can, ship internationally a lot easier and do a lot of stuff that we can hit a much bigger market with a lot less marketing budget by selling on eBay at this time. So the next thing after we got all set up with our new website, we had our digital gift cards implemented, we had our eBay starting to chug, we started really focusing on the social media aspect. Remind people that just because we're closed right now doesn't mean our shop's gone. We will be back. So we started getting all that implemented, just putting out posts about current updates, what's going on, what our plans are, how we can try to keep the community together. And that's been a big thing is with the shop. I mean, it's a comic book shop, Magic the Gathering shop. People come here to talk comic books, play games, have fun, hang out, and socialize. I mean, so to not be able to have that right now for a lot of people is a real bummer because we do a lot like with the Friday Night Magics where every Friday a lot of people come in here. We play some really fun games. Magic the Gathering's a card game. It's kind of like that. Build a deck out of it. It's a kind of fantasy-like game. A lot of fun. But, it's a staple of a lot of Fridays. So to lose out on that while also not having a place to come in and talk comic books or just hang out was a big bummer. So we're trying to do our best to implement that experience the best we can in a digital space. So how we've been doing that is we were lucky enough to talk to our Magic the Gathering rep who let us do Friday Night Magics at home through Magic the Gathering Arena, which is a PC game that lets you play Magic on your computer. So how that works with the Friday Night Magic aspect is you're able to play a specific kind of game, send my shop a screenshot through either like Facebook or Discord, and we're able to actually send you digital prizes. So we're still able to give out prizes to the community. They're just in a digital form right now to prevent person-to-person contact. But you're still able to get that same experience. You're still able to talk with your friends, even if it's through our Discord chat versus, in person. It's still a voice chat, so you're still able to, see what's going on your computer screen and hear your friends talking about what's going on, because you guys can play against each other as part of it. So it's just trying to find little things like that to keep the community together. The other thing we did, we found a really fun Cards Against Humanity online thing. So if you never played Cards Against Humanity, it's a really fun, kind of inappropriate party game. And we are now hosting Saturdays from 7 to 10 a Cards Against Humanity at home. So you're able to, again, gather with people, local people, chit-chat with them, because, again, we have our Discord server where you're able to jump into one of our table spaces, which lets you voice chat with people. So and whoever's in that table with you, who's ever in that game, you'll be able to talk to them. So while you're playing against Cards Against Humanity, which is a really jokey game, you're able to still make jokes, hang out. It's a little different with it being everybody being in their own space, but we can still kind of gather even if it's not in person. So the other things we're doing is just, the same way I'm talking to you through this webcam, we're able to play games through our webcam. So lately we've been playing a lot of the Magic the Gathering, not through the website, but just through the cards we already have. Set up a webcam, play a couple games with some friends. So we've been doing that. We also have an account on Pokemon Go. So battling only takes a day now. So you can send us a friend request and we could just battle. We're just trying to find creative ways to help keep the community together so that we're still able to hang out and gather, even if it's not necessarily in a physical space. With Magic the Gathering, the gathering aspect's a big part of it, and we're having to get creative right now to implement gatherings in the digital space. So we also keep our phone on us during regular business hours from 11 to 7. If anybody would just want to call, sales calls are great, but even if you just want to call and talk comic books, talk Marvel movies, DC, whatever, we understand that this space was a place for people to come and hang out and be able to talk about some of that stuff that maybe not everybody else wants to talk about. So, we have a phone on us, happy to talk to anybody. So just give us a call if you want to chit chat. We also obviously have our Facebook, Discord, Instagram. Been talking a lot about Discord, but really haven't gotten into it much. So Discord is kind of it's like a gaming server, but like a chat server that people are able to join and see what events Symbiote Collectibles is hosting. It's also how we're doing the voice chats with people in the same games. There's different tables in the server, and when you jump in one of those tables, you're able to turn your microphone on, and you're able to just talk to everybody as if you were on the same table. So that works well for gameplay. You can play a game with everyone while still being able to hear their voice. The Facebook is pretty much where we're posting the most relevant news and information about what's going on. We're also posting a lot of just like old comic convention photos and just fun stuff to, keep the fun alive in these tough times. Our Instagram is also a place where we're mostly just posting cool pictures. So if you're into like action figure photography, convention photography, just geeky gaming stuff, it's a fun Instagram for that. The other thing that we really want to cover is just the fact that it's definitely strange. I mean, this whole situation of social distancing and staying inside as much as you can is definitely unusual, to say the least. It is important though, and we need to do our part to help contain the spread. And I think when this is all over, we'll be able to appreciate the little things more. We'll be able to appreciate going to an independent business and, just walking the avenue, enjoying the outside, gathering with people, hanging out, going to concerts, things that right now we won't be able to enjoy, but when we are able to enjoy again, we'll be able to appreciate just that much more. So that's been the majority of what we wanted to talk about. The
last thing I wanted to talk about was my website, symbiotecollectibles.com, which you can see this is the homepage where I have the most relevant information posted. This is also where you could go to get a digital gift card. Just click on that link right there, and it would take you right to the page. We also have some of our at-home event information and our address to where our brick and mortar is for when we're able to conduct business again. Until then, we have our Symbiote Collectibles website, which you can buy on here. We have digital gift cards again, but we also have a lot of our products goes right to our website. So, you can see, this is just, touching the surface, but if I showed you all the products we have in our online space, I would be here all day. So, a little smattering of some of the stuff we have. We have a contacts page, which if you want to get a hold of me, we also do appraisals. So if you ever needed information on, had some old antique toys at your house, or even 1970s, 1980s memorabilia, things like that, I'm happy to give you information. And we also have a, rotating deals, which you can find some good sales on this. We have our events tab, which would be where you'd go to see what events are going on with our shop. Even right now we have events going on. We have the at-home Magic and the at-home Cards Against Humanity. And all the relevant information is right there, along with the Discord and Facebook links. But this would also be where you'd look for, our in-shop events. You could see our March ones, which obviously they've been canceled. No more in-shop events for the time being, but this is also the tab you'd go to find that information when that becomes relevant again. These next tabs are more for fun tabs. So we have our Comic Cons one. We end up going to a decent amount of Comic Cons every year. So these are some of the shows we've been to, some of the shows we plan on going to, some of our past setups. They're always a fun time. And this has been a pretty useful tab right now, is the news tab. Has all the relevant information on what's going on with the shop at this time. So that's our website. We also have our Discord server right here, which has all of the information for the at-home Magic the Gathering, along with the at-home Cards Against Humanity. You'd be able to go to one of these voice chat tables and talk to people through that. And we also have our Facebook, which again, we have the same information on our Facebook as Facebook events, and then kind of the most up-to-date stuff as to what's going on, and also just some miscellaneous neat things that we post on Facebook too, but also a good place to be kept in the loop. So that's Symbiote Collectibles on Facebook. So cool. Thank you for your time. If anybody has any questions, I'll be available to answer them. So thank you so much and have a wonderful night.